I'm Tigerhite, and I'm here to make NWA Powerrr and Pro Wrestling Majestic again. I apologize for nothing, because I'm right. I actually really liked this show. It was short, sweet, to the point, 3 segments, knock them out, and they gave everything some sort of time. Also, this is another Robarts arena match, so this was recorded beforehand, but I had no idea what they were going to do. And there were some interesting stories here. There was one thing that I had a problem with, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Our first match was Mims defending the NWA World Television Champion against Dak Draper. These two are tag team partners, and they told that story before we got to the match. So we got to the match, it's working really well, and I'm liking what they did here with Mims, where he rolled out of the ring and let the timer run out. Oh, by the way, I think within television championship rules, I think it's like 7 minutes or something like that for the match, and if it runs out, the champion retains the title. I just thought how they had Mims, when he was taken down, really almost about to lose the television champion, he rolls out of the ring and utilizes that time limit that was on there. I thought that was interesting because remember, the World Television Champion has the Lucky 7 rule, where if you're the TV champion and you defend the title 7 times successfully, you can essentially cash in the TV champion for an opportunity for the women's world. Same thing with Max the Impaler. They can now turn in that television champion for the women and go for the women's world champion. So I like the story of the match. It was a good match, bizarre ending, but when I really think about it, it actually sort of makes sense. And I liked the face-to-face interaction between Mims and Draper, where it seemed sort of like, okay, you punked me, and now I'm pissed off, from Draper to Mims, who just walked out. And also Draper wanted 5 more minutes in the match, but Mims said no. So I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. Our next match is a mixed tag team match between Tom Latimer and Kamille taking on Brian Idol and Natalia Markova. And yes, this is a rematch from, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago when this same match happened. But this is more of a no disqualification match, even though it wasn't promoted as such. I just didn't like how they were saying, oh, this is to determine the power couple of the NWA. It's like, we already had this. Kamille and Latimer won the match when Kamille low-blowed Idol and rolled him up. That's what happened. But here, it was a little more crazy. It was a double-arm DDT on Kamille for Look Stat Kill, which are these two, for the win. And Kamille losing clean is extremely rare. And also, when Kamille was NWA Women's World Champion, Markova was going for her belt a couple of times and didn't get the job done. But now since Kamille's not the champ, she finally does it. I wonder how they're going to top this, because clearly there has to be a rubber match. But I'm just not a big fan of that. They're probably going to do that for, what's it called? The next NWA pay-per-view. You know, it is what it is. It was a fun match. I'll give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. And we're already to our main event. We have the Southern Six taking on the Miserably Faithful. There was a pre-match promo between Southern Six and Father James Mitchell, but both teams are heel because they both insulted the crowd, which was kind of an odd juxtaposition, but we're just going to roll with it. This was a fun damn main event. Good back and forth. I like Sal the Pal, or now what he's known as Salvation. I like the gimmick. It's interesting. But once again, Gaz the Gimp and Sal the Pal, or now Salvation, were trying to get out of the Miserably Faithful, and now they're just working together. It's so weird. It's like, my God, make a choice. And it was the thrill ride for the Southern Six to win. Another win for Southern Six. Great. They have all of this momentum. And I think it's really putting the national champion sort of on the map as it relates to the NWA cinematic universe. They're adding more promotions to the whole territory system that they're going to do, and I'm hoping to see more of this. Also, remember, they are now on the CW. Well, they're on their app, but that app is still quite a large reach. One main event, Orange Cassidy thumbs up. I just sort of wish there was a reason for this other than random. It just seemed like the whole show, other than maybe the Mims and Draper match, just felt sort of random in this. That was Powerrr. Let me know you thought about not only my review, but Powerrr in the comments down below or right over here next to me. I know, I'm a little early on it, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. I watched it on Tuesday, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just do this. Subscribe, become a patron, follow me wherever you're watching this on, get hats, and all of that will be in the bio or in the description. And as always, be majestic.